I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing we are York. We're City, play pretty, that is our style of football. How charming, just like the Minster, a pint of bitter and a slice from Ginster. Walking the walk, talking the talk, and singing we are York. Climbing up the old Division 4. If you score some...
Right boys, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Non-League to Premier League. We are York, episode 33 today. And today, we're playing Mansfield and Rochdale. Now, it was supposed to be Mansfield and Brentford, but Brentford game got called off. It was supposed to be in there. We have had a hectic December. Christmas period's always shit for like the league clubs and stuff. We're playing Mansfield in the third round of the FA Cup, which is good. Opportunity to play one of the big boys, hopefully next round, get a good draw. We'll do the draw as well before the next episode if we can. Mansfield are 23rd in League 2. Rochdale are 23rd in League 1 with us. So hopefully we can rack up some wins. Now, we've had really good performances over December, even though there's two Reds in there. One of the Reds was a 1-1 draw in the Cup. We lost on pens with our second string side. You won't be able to see most of them, but we had Dyer, Oliver, Creswell, Tate, McKeown, Steer, Thomas, Samba, Coburn, Maharos. Ainley came on a sub, so we weren't full strength. We did rest a fair few. But we've had decent wins over Shrewsbury. Port Vale away from home was good because they were in decent form. Colchester 4-0. Svans scoring a 32-minute hat-trick. Added another in the second half. Not bad for playing right wing. Notts County away was a disappointing because they were down near the foot of the table. But then we responded quite well at Southend. We did play pretty well against Bristol Rovers in the first half in particular, even though they scored really early on. We had to rotate the squad slightly. So once again, we had Tate, Reece Townsend playing. There was no Hernandez. Abita played. Gribben played. Galbraith, Thomas, Samba, Malib. We had to rest a few just because they were knackered. They'd played on the Saturday, then the Friday, and then asked to play on the Sunday. And then we were asked to play midweek again. So we've had 6 days rest, so everyone should be up and ready to really go at these next. We've got 4 home games looking in a row. 4 home games. What I'm planning on doing is play today's episode, get through January, see where we lie in the 4th round, hopefully, and then see what transfers need to be done. We have had an offer come in for Callum Gribben. He is considering it. I think his contract's out at the end of the season anyway, but we're letting him go. Callum Mahoney is now in. So Ewan Mahoney, the Welsh youngster, is now in. He's going to get his debut today. Even though Samba's played quite well in the last couple of games, he's looked quite dangerous. I want to get him in and see what he's made of. League table-wise, we're right in the mix. We've got 2 games in hand over Hull and Lincoln. A game in hand over Luton. So we're not even far off. We're not even far off there. So there's no reason why I don't think we can't secure. I think we're more than good enough now to secure a playoff place. I think asking for any more than that is going to be hard. But there's no reason why we can't secure a playoff place. I'll be disappointed, I think. The way we're playing at the moment, I'll be really disappointed. We're still going to try and do some bits in January. I haven't had a look as yet. I don't try and look beforehand just because I imagine the deals will probably be loans. I can't see us doing a permanent deal in January, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, let's get into the FA Cup tie. We're going to have to make some changes. We can go full strength. Look, so Svan can come in. We're going to keep Malib up there. Ewan Mahoney in on the left. Let's get Samba on the bench. That'll be important. Let's go Wisdom back in. He was rested. Hernandez back in. Broughton also got sent off when we were leading as well, which was disappointing. Which probably cost us the game. He's done that a couple of times to us. Who am I going to play? I'm going to go Charlie Oliver because Reece Townsend's not been as good. He can find himself on the bench. Broughton out. Spear in. Let's get Spear in because he rested last week. And I think that's about it. Oh, Majoros. I think Ainley's injured. Yeah, Ainley's injured. So he's not going to be able to play. But looking pretty well. One player actually who played well in the last game, Luke Thomas. His stats don't say, but he had a bloody... Everything was revolving around him. He is still only 2-star. Still 4.5-star potential. 20 years old. His mentals are getting there with the ones that you want. His teamwork and work rate. Stamina, 6 foot. He's going to be an handful. We just need to improve on them technicals. And first touch pretty good though. Technique pretty good. We just need to improve on a couple of them other ones. But as a number 8, getting around the pitch a little bit. Andy's York is come through our ranks as well. So I am looking at keeping all of him. We've done a lot of new deals. We've done new deals for Galbraith again, Glendon. Who else? Nathan Dyer we did a deal for. We did a deal for a few, and they've all been given cheaper deals. They all wanted cheaper deals, so I thought I'd rather do it now, just in case we get promoted, and then they're going to want probably double. So it's helped our wage bill out even more. All money saved up for next season. Right, let's get into today's game. Make sure, if you haven't already, you hit that subscribe button. Thank you to all the new supporters, new subscribers of the channel. The channel is just getting 10, 12 subscribers a day at the moment, which is fantastic. So thank you for your support. Make sure you like today's video. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can get 2 wins, get through to the 4th round of the Cup, get through, get a decent side. I want a good team. I want a big team away from home, like a big money spinner. A big money spinner. Mahoney's injured already. He's been literally playing 2 minutes. Right, Glendon, whipped in. Hernandez is there over the bar. Right, we might as well just take him off, haven't we? We have got Samba on the bench. So that disappointing. Marados is struggling as well. Right, very, very dull. Opening first half. Abita, Marados, Abita. Svans underneath it. We've tackled Glendon. Is that Glendon? It is Glendon. Oh, he should have scored. He should have scored. We're going to crank it up to attacking. Our assistant manager did say you want to be playing attacking against these. Glendon with a free kick just before half-time. Captain Marvel over the bar. They've not had a shot yet. We've got 69% possession, 11 shots on goal. Not the greatest of first halves. We're going to go aggressive. A little bit concerned. I don't want to see this season peter out around the January time. Right, Marados is struggling, so we're going to have to do a sub there. We may go 2 up. Steer. Svan. We have got Sessi on the bench. Marados. Oh, he's hit the post and it's gone wide. That was a big chance. That was a big chance. Right, let's do a sub. We don't want to replay, do we? Let's take him off. We're going to go a set 4-4-2. Let's get Sesse on. What does Sesse want to do? He wants to press, which is fine. We can do an oppressor and an attacker. Let's see if we can feed Malib. We're in complete control. I really didn't want this to be an extra game. We've got a corner though. Glendon. Svan. There he is. He's 17th of the season. Nilly Svan. I'm so hoping we can get this guy on loan next season. I think even if the deal, because we're going to have a few million to spend, if a deal's there to be done, we'll do our best to get it in. It will cost us millions, but I think it needs to be done. And the game has petered out a little bit. They've got a highlight in the 90th minute. Oliver's cleared. It could be fault for us. It is. Malib. Into Sesse. Out to Samba. He's got the pace. He's going to chase it down. No. Ball's coming back. We should win that. We have done. Oliver's brilliant in the air. Done really well. Glendon. Steer. Back to Abita. Oliver. Abita. Good football. Where's the highlight taking us though? We've gone long. He's missed it. Sesse is in. Hit. Finish. He has done. He's finished it off really nicely. Sesse, the goal scorer. 2-0. That's something maybe we can look at as well when we're struggling to break down sides. Get Sesse up there as a pressing forward. And he sealed it. Bit of a nightmare there. 2 defenders coming in, taking out Malib. Sesse's in. 2-0. The youngster who was wanted by Brentford. He's 3-star. Only 19 years old. I'm very happy with him. I just wanted him to be a little bit bigger. A little bit more of a handful would have been good. Right, Glendon with the corner. Svan's there to finish it. No. But we're going to take a 2-0 win. We're going into the hat for the next round. Bit of prize money as well. Obviously, we haven't got any financial issues. I imagine we'll make profit again. We always make a footballing profit until the board decide to extend something or build something. We've had 2 consecutive stadium extensions as well, expansion. So that's cost us a bit. Board's always ended up having to put money in at the end of the season. But in terms of me covering the footballing costs, I've done it pretty well. What have we got in the bank? We've got 3.1 in the bank. We've got a transfer budget of 1.5 as well. That will, I imagine, will go up. We've got 30,000 left in the wage budget per week. So, yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Mahoney's out injured. You'll have to wait. Oh, we've got 160k for that as well. That's a decent bit of money, that, isn't it? Here we go, some more contracts in. Gribben's on his way, look. Gribben's gone. George Boyd, Andy McMillan, with loads of coaching staff. Managers tying them up to sensible deals with no free job clauses. Robert Hoof gets offered a lot, and we've tied him to long deals as well, him and George Boyd. So I think they potentially we may lose if they want to choose to manage teams. Robert Hoof's been offered a couple, but decided to stay. So I've taken it off, offered him a long deal as well, so compensation will be good. Right, 4th round draw is coming up as well. Right, here we go. 4th round draw. Derby, we don't want that. See, that's the draw that I don't want. Teams like that. Newcastle. Stoke, no. Aston Villa. York City, home tie against Arsenal. Get it. We're not going to sell it. We're not going to fill it, are we? Well, we are going to fill it. We're not going to make massive money. But we've got a huge draw there in the FA Cup. That's going to have to be next episode as well. That's going to have to be Saturday's episode. So when is it? We've only got a couple of games. That's going to have to be next episode. Brilliant. Not away from home, so we don't get the big bucks. But what a draw! What a draw for us. Right, let's get into the Rochdale game. Right, so one change. Samba's in on the left. I was tempting to go 4-4-2, but we'll just keep it for now. See how we get on. See how defensive Rochdale are. They are. I think they lost again at the weekend, so they have actually gone bottom. As they've started with a highlight. We're going to get it back. No, Glendon, well done, and we're off. Mahoney is on the bench. He was past fit, but we thought we'd just go Samba. Malibi's in, left foot, 1-0. Great start. 2 minutes gone. We're up and running, boys. The momentum is building. I just hope we haven't peaked. This isn't our peak. And we're going to die off again at the end of the season like we did a couple of years ago in the League 2. Right, Steer. Samba. Blocked. Steer's going to get it back though. We'll start again. Going to keep Charlie Oliver in there now, my other centre-half. He's going to have a good running because he's never disappointed me. He's signed a new deal as well. Less money again. Malib. Wisdom blocked. Svan. Corner. A lot of them were just happy to be fringe players, so that's why I got like people like Glendon. They're happy just to be fringe players, which I suppose if we do the unthinkable of getting promoted this season, they will be. Right, 15 minutes. Good start to the game. Completely bust it, which you'd expect. 7 shots, nothing for Rochdale as yet. So they are bottom. Samba, Glendon, Steer. We do play some good stuff. Svan nodded it down. Malib's there off the bar. That's why it's good to have a really big, strong, tall winger. That's what Svan is. I think he's like 6'1", 6'2". Glendon. Samba's the same actually on the other side. Here he is, Samba. He's going to get another crack. Oh, he's megged him. That was a nutmeg. He's lost it. We'll get it back. We're going to get it back. We have done. Malib must be offside there. He is. He's offside. Good press though from us. Right, throw in. Half an hour gone. This is going to be Rochdale's first notable attack. We've done well. We've cleared Glendon there again, but it's going to come back. Nelson clipped one into the channels. Can we stop it? Can we stop it? Good header from Oliver. Brilliant header. And we're off. Samba. He's going through. Samba still going. He's still going. He's gone all the way. Hit it. Oh, such a tame shot at the end. Right, we're going to ramp it up onto attacking. We're in complete control. Let's just try and steamroller him a little bit. But really aggressive. So we have also got that option of Sese as well. that we had in last episode. In the last game. Take Marados off just while Ainley's injured. Ainley's 75% fit, so he'll be available. Probably not at the weekend. Well, maybe the weekend's game against Brentford. We'll maybe get him on the bench. Right, Glendon corner. Let's seal this game. Cleared. They're having a little tack just before half-time, which is a little bit of a worry. Meadows comes in. That's a foul. And that is half-time. So, we'll say, yeah. Guard against complacency. Don't think the job is done just because they're bottom. We'll monitor fitness ahead of Saturday's game. We don't want to be making too many changes early. I do want to make sure we have Svan and Glendon. Probably over anyone else. Svan's there. And he's got himself a goal. He's 18th of the season. Lovely kick clip by Marados. And headed down by Svan. 18th of the season. Get in. Glendon. Malib was there. Marados takes over. Can we get the ball back? Can we get the ball back? Come on, don't give them a sniff, boys. Oliver's there again. Superb, Charlie Oliver. Malibi's hunting it down. Come on, keep going. Let's demand more. Take our foot off the gas just because we got our second goal. Hernandez steer nicely. Samba's off now. Abita. Oh, that's a red card, innit? Sid Nelson. What a dickhead. He's going. There we go. That was a shocker, wasn't it? It's going to be a long 35, 40 minutes for Rochdale. Wisdom. Samba's there. 3-0. The other winger's got on the score sheet. That's what it is, even though you've got two wingers in the side. When they're sort of like 6 foot plus, they're going to get in at that back stick. Potentially up against a really small fullback. We've done that there. Right, let's make some subs. I want Svan off. Mahoney says he can do it, so we're going to allow Mahoney to play out there. Let's go Glendon in there. Carrilero, not as a box-to-box. Tell you what, let's put D and McKeon. We're going triple change. We'll take Samba off as well. Let Mahoney go out on his favoured left. McKeon is a really good player because he can do box-to-box. He can also do winger as well and do an half-decent job for us out there. Right, Oliver. Galbraith. Marados. Sweeps a lovely ball out to Wisdom. We get a delivery in. We have done. Marados. McKeon, there he is. Malib, no. Anybody? Free kick. Offside. Right, last 15. Just going to put it down as cautious so they can chill out a little bit. See how our fullback's flying forward. Wisdom. Oh, he's lost it. They're in and wide. 26 shots to 2. 70% possession. Right, steer corner. Headed out. Oliver. Marados. Galbraith thumped it in. That's what he gives. That Steer doesn't. Steer's a little bit more creative and gifted on the ball, but Galbraith does have them little moments when he absolutely thumps it in. Got his wage. So bearing in mind that his wage, when we signed him in the National League, was 3,500. We've now got it down. 2 contracts later, we've got it down to 2,700, which is really good. Right, there it is. Wins, wins, wins. 3 assists, by the way. Man, I didn't even realise that. 19-year-old. 3 assists. He's only rated 140k. When's his contract out? $2028. I think there's something we can do with potentially a deal there. That could be a potential deal. 6 foot as well. I do like my players big. Bit of a Jose there. I do like them big. Right. League table wise, we're up to 6th with a game in hand, which is brilliant. We've got Brentford, I suppose, which is Brentford. So a win against Brentford, which is next, will see us climb up the table. We've got big games as well. Plymouth, Hull, Exeter, Brentford, Hull, Plymouth down there, which is good, and a little team called Arsenal, which will be in the next episode. So next episode will be Arsenal at home, Oldham away. Only a couple of games for me to play in between. Thank you very much for watching. This is the first video out on the channel. Yeah, the first video out on the channel this week, but there is 2 videos tomorrow, Fenerbahce and Paris Saint-Germain. There is also a live stream tomorrow night, 9 p.m, with my Genoa save, so make sure you check that out. 3 episodes over the weekend as well. Yeah, lots on the channel, muchly appreciated. Thank you to all my subscribers, all the new patrons as well. If you're interested in supporting me that little bit extra, getting a few extra perks, then links down in the description. As always, thank you very much, and see you next time. Cheers, guys. See you later.